Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, Life with Patty. And I am here today to do a fun facts tag. Now I saw this tag from a Queen M, I think is what she calls herself. And her channel name is Queen's Life. Where are you, Jenny? This dog, oh I can't even, she's into everything that she shouldn't be into. I think she's into something else. Anyways, I saw Queen's Life do this tag and I listened to her answers and it seemed like a really fun tag. So she actually got the tag from Valerie Reese, who I also went and subscribed to after Queen's Life said that Valerie was the one who started this tag. And then Valerie has said that she has a playlist of tags. So what do you got? I don't know what she has. So when I have some time, I'm going to go over and check out Valerie's playlist for all the tags, because I think tags are fun. They're relaxing. If you don't know what to do for a video, you know, they're great. I did Tea Tuesday, and this is now going to upload probably late Thursday night, early Friday morning. So I've been in a funk lately, you guys. I've been in a funk with everything. I've been in a funk with crafting, with cleaning my house, with posting videos. I just go to work and I come home and I think I'm a little overwhelmed with the puppy and with my husband. And I mean, he's doing so much better, but then today he had a doctor's appointment and, so he was going to drive his truck there because he drove it like 2 weeks ago with his brother-in-law. Well, he's trying to get it into his truck and his foot slipped and he started to fall and he grabbed the handle thing on the side of his pickup, but his right foot was completely twisted around. And my husband is 6'5", okay? And he's a power packer, that's what I call it. He's got a lot, he's back in there. And so there's no way I could lift him up. And the way his leg was twisted, he couldn't get a grip to get up. And so finally he said, just let go, baby. And I said, what do you mean let go? Because I was kind of propping him up. And I go, what do you mean let go? Where are you going to go? And he's like, I'm just going to go to the ground. And I guess you'll have to call the fire department to come out and help me to get up. And I was like, oh my gosh. Because we live way out in the country and he'll be sitting there on the gravel for 15-20 minutes at least. And then I noticed he had his chair in the back of his pickup. So I went and grabbed his chair and I tucked it right under his butt because he wasn't all the way down. He was holding on. I'm sure his arms are going to be sore tomorrow because he was holding on for quite a while. When he was getting in his truck, I was just like, went to the garbage can to dump the garbage. I came back and you know, he was like that. So anyways, I got the chair and I tucked it under his butt so he was able to sit down, untwist his foot, and then we got him up. I said, you're not going to the doctor today on your own by yourself. So he called and canceled his appointment. You know, we were very grateful that he didn't fall all the way to the ground because then that really jacks up his back. And oh my gosh, so what a disaster that was. But it all came out good. He came in the house, took a Tramadol for his pain, and then rested for a couple hours. And then he's got up and did his loops around the house. And he did those twice. So it didn't stop him, you know. And his brother-in-law is going to come out this weekend. And they're going to practice together, him getting in the pickup and getting out. Because he said what he did is he put his foot in and the other one slipped and he wasn't ready for it and he lost his balance. And so he's just got to be more aware of his surroundings. But he's got a bad knee, he's got a bad back, he's recovering from, you know, being in the hospital. So, all right, sorry, I carried on a long time with that. But I know so many of you are so good about, you know, wanting updates on him. So, but he's being very determined and he's like, we'll get through this. And I'm like, I'm glad that he's staying positive. So, all right, I'm going to do this fun facts tag by Queen's Life, and creator is Valerie Reese, and it is 15 questions. They're fun, easy questions. I was going to tag people, but then I thought, no, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make it open. So anybody that sees this tag and likes it like I did with Queen's Queen's Life. She didn't tag anybody in it, and I just thought it was a fun tag, so I'm going to do it. And so anybody who wants to do this tag, just go ahead and do it, and, you know, let me know that you did it, and I'll go over and watch it, okay? Okay, so here we go. First question is restaurants. Do you prefer Chinese, Mexican, or Italian? What's your favorite? Well, we'll just take Italian right out of there. I don't know. I've never been a big pasta eater, and I worked at an Italian restaurant for 11 years straight, so I got kind of sick of the food. So that leaves Chinese and Mexican. I love both. Love both. It would be hard for me to choose which one I like better. I'm going to say Chinese is going to be my top pick only because I eat more Mexican, so it's not as much of a treat. Our Chinese restaurant, they had to go back to Beijing because their family was having health issues, and so they closed, and so I'm missing them, and I never think to get Chinese when I go over to the town over. So we don't eat Chinese a whole lot. So I'm going to put Chinese at the top of the list because I hardly get to eat it anymore. All right. Second question is for peanut butter. Do you prefer Jiffy peanut butter, Skippy peanut butter, or Peter Pan? That's an easy one for me. It's Jiffy all the way. I love Jiffy peanut butter. I know it has a lot of sugar in it. I know it's not a healthy one for you. But I like Jiffy peanut butter. And I used to get the generic. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I tell you, she's like having a baby. She gets into everything. And this weekend, I am going to try to Ginny-proof the house, I tell you. So, like I said, I've been in a funk with cleaning and stuff. You can tell, look at that. It's just like, I mean, it's going to take me a long time, but I'm starting tonight, actually. I emptied half of the pantry in the kitchen, and I'm going to wipe it all down, throw away what's not good, organize it so I know what I have. I'm just going to get more organized. Okay, so we decided that I like Jiffy peanut butter. Okay, the next question is breakfast meat. Which one do you prefer the most? Sausage, ham, or bacon? I'm going to say bacon. Bacon is I love the thin bacon, and I have to have it crispy. Not burnt, but crispy. I don't like it lumpy at all. But I love bacon. I like ham and sausage too, but as far as that goes, that's my favorite is bacon. For jelly or jam, which one is your favorite? Strawberry, raspberry, or grape? That's going to be an easy raspberry. I really don't like grape at all. And strawberry, it's not one of my favorites. So I actually like boysenberry, blackberry, blueberry, huckleberry. Those are my first choices, but they're not easy to find. So, all right, breakfast. Do you prefer pancakes, waffles, or crepes? Well, I love crepes, but I don't know how to make crepes. I've never tried. And the last time I ate crepes was when we were in San Francisco, and my mom was in the hospital, and there was this little restaurant down from the hotel, and it was a crepe shop. Oh my God, it was amazing. I mean, if we had one of those around here, I'd be there all the time. So between pancakes and waffles, it's a 50-50 for me because I like either one of them. So I really don't have an answer for that one. So I'm going to say my favorite would be crepes only because I don't hardly ever eat it. So, okay. Favorite cereal, Cheerios, cornflakes, or Rice Krispies? That's an easy one for me. It's just Cheerios. I don't like cornflakes. I like Frosted Flakes, but I don't like cornflakes. And Rice Krispies, not really. So Cheerios, but I hardly ever eat cold cereal. Oatmeal, cream of wheat, or grits? Well, grits are disgusting. Everybody from the South is going to kill me on that one. My brothers both love grits. I've had it once at my brother's house, and I don't like it. Now, I hear people say, oh, butter, salt, and pepper, and it's wonderful. Oh, a little bit of sugar and butter, and it's wonderful. Oh, some butter and cheese, and it's wonderful. Oh, some little bit of topped off with gravy, and it's wonderful. I only tried it with butter, salt, and pepper. I did not like it. I did not like it at all. Sam, I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. So, oatmeal, cream of wheat, or grits. I like both oatmeal and cream of wheat a lot. I eat more oatmeal than I do cream of wheat because I don't mind eating the instant packs of oatmeal, but the instant packs of cream of wheat are disgusting. I have to have it's like a 5-minute cook one for the cream of wheat, so I would say oatmeal. Okay, beer, wine, or hard liquor. Well, we'll take beer right out of there because I don't like beer at all. Wine, I didn't like wine up until about maybe 10, 12 years ago because the only wines I'd ever tried are like the Sauvignon Blanc and the really hard red wines, you know, and they're just, I feel like they're like lighter fluid, just like stick a match to it and but then somebody introduced me to the world of Moscato and Sangria, which are the sweeter wines, and I love them. And so I do like wine. Wine is relaxing to me. I have a glass of wine with my dinner, or if I go over to visit a friend and have a glass of wine, I enjoy it. I don't like wine coolers, but I do like Moscato and Sangria. But when it comes to hard liquor, you know, I hardly ever drink hard liquor, but I do like a rum and coke. I like a coconut rum and orange juice. I like a vodka and 7-Up. So I'm not opposed to hard liquor, and a lot of times when we go out, if I'm not in the mood, a lot of times when you go out for dinner, they don't have the sangrias or the moscatos, and I won't drink the other ones. So if I go to like a steakhouse and they don't have moscato or sangria, I'll have a vodka 7 usually. I also like the Malibu rum, which is a coconut rum with pineapple juice, super good. And yeah, so I would say my favorite is wine. But I do like some hard liquor drinks when we go out. But I don't drink it every day, you know, so. All right, cookies, chocolate chip, oatmeal, or peanut butter. Tit for tat, I like them all. Cookie is my favorite dessert in the world over anything. But I'm going to go with chocolate chip, although when I make fresh oatmeal cookies with raisins, oh, they're just they're so flipping good. Oh my God. Peanut butter, I have to be in the mood for because peanut butter is very dense cookie. So I like it with like a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. But I'm going to go with chocolate chip. Okay. On your sandwich, do you like mayonnaise, Miracle Whip, or mustard? I like them all. I like all three of those. I'm not a big mustard person. It can't be just mustard. It has to be just a tiny bit of mustard and Miracle Whip, or a tiny bit of mustard and mayonnaise. And if you don't have the mustard on there, I won't miss it. So I guess we'll say I use mayonnaise all the time. Hardly ever use Miracle Whip. But I do remember as a kid, I'd go to my horse trainers and we'd break for lunch, and sometimes he would let me come up to his trailer and have lunch with him, and he would make white bread, Miracle Whip, and ham lunch meat, and I don't even think there was cheese on there, and I don't know why I thought they were so good. Maybe it's because I was just hungry because I'd been out working with my horses all day or something. I don't know, but I'm going to say mayonnaise is my most favorite. People say mayonnaise, whatever. I'm going to say that mayonnaise is my favorite because that's what I use all the time. Okay, how do you like your eggs? Scrambled, fried, or poached? Anyway, I love eggs. Eggs are one of my favorite foods. I love poached eggs, but I like a good fried egg if it's over easy with some toast to dip it in, or my hash browns. I like my eggs over hard, fried over hard if I'm not going to have toast with them. Scrambled would be my least favorite, but I don't mind them, and once in a while I get in the mood for them. So I'm going to go with my favorite of the three is poached. Okay, bread, white, wheat, or rye. I love a light rye bread if it's fresh, but if rye bread is not fresh, it's really dry. Wheat, same thing. You can get a really good like wheat based with the like 12 seeds. That's awesome, but some wheat breads are really dry. White bread, I know it's not good for you, but if you get a nice soft white bread, one of my favorite with bologna sandwiches or liverwurst sandwiches, all those nasty things that most people don't like. So I'm going to go with white bread as my favorite. If you are a meat eater, some people are not meat eaters, so you would just skip this or tell us your favorite meat substitute. But do you like beef, fish, or poultry the best? I'm going to go with poultry on that one. I love chicken. Turkey's okay, but I love chicken. I could eat chicken 4 nights a week probably. I love fish too. Now, I mean, my family are, you know, like my son and daughter-in-law. My daughter-in-law's father is a cattle rancher, and so he'd be like, what? And my brother-in-law and his family raise cattle. But of the 3, I would say beef is my least favorite. I do like hamburger on things once in a while. We had a filet mignon last night for my husband's birthday, and I like that. But if I'm going to pick between the 3, I'm going to say poultry is my favorite. As far as a dessert goes, is pie, cake, or pastries your favorite? So if pastries include cookies, then pastries would be my favorite. I don't know what it is with cookies, but I love cookies over any dessert there is. I mean, I like a good chocolate cake every once in a while, chocolate on chocolate. I love a chocolate on chocolate every once in a while, but I'm not a big fan of cake all the time. There's so many wonderful pies in the world that, you know, you could have a great pie all the time. I love pie, but I'm going to say pastries, but I'm a big sweet eater, so I'll take it any of them. Okay, cheese, provolone, Swiss, or Munster. So this is easy for me, and it's going to be Swiss as my favorite of those 3. Then provolone comes in next, and Munster is just like, it's just okay. But I love Swiss cheese. Love it. So, all right, so those were the 15 questions. It was very easy, fun tag. So thank you, Queen's Life and Valerie Reese. I'm going to put the questions in the description box below. And if anybody would like to join in, please feel free to do so. Next up, I'm going to do a tag that comes from Ellen's Abundant Life. That was my next one to do, but I did this one first, and then I'll do Ellen's in the next day or 2. So thanks, you guys, for stopping by and visiting with me. And sometimes I get a little off track with things, and want you to know that, you know, I love my Jenny. She's just a puppy, like having a toddler. They're a lot of work, and the husband is doing a lot better. Even though we had a little setback today, it all came out good in the end, and so we are grateful for that. And we'll take the gratefulness and not look at the negative of it, right? So, all right, you guys, have a great day. Take care, and I'll see you back here as soon as I can. Thank you.